Hi, I've been waiting for you. Take a deep breath and let's start. The first obligation of the person who is obliged to give a determinate thing is to deliver the thing. Knowing the applicable modes or kinds of delivery is important because the ownership of the thing sold shall be transferred to the vendee upon the actual or constructive delivery thereof. What are the kinds of delivery? Delivery or traditio may be classified into actual delivery, constructive delivery, quasi-tradition, and tradition by operation of law. Constructive delivery can be further classified into Traditio by legal formalities, Traditio Symbolica, Traditio longa manu, Traditio brevi manu, and Traditio constitutum possessorium.
Uh-oh, our friends cannot understand what you're talking about. Neither do I.
Hang on, I'll explain everything to you.
Hey.
Henry bought a television set from Anton. Henry paid the amount of 20,000 pesos. Then, Anton wrapped the television and handed it over to Henry.
Wow.
What kind of delivery is this? It is an actual delivery because the thing was physically placed in the hands of Henry.
Oh.
What if Henry bought a house and lot from Anton? After Henry paid the amount of 1 million pesos, Anton caused the execution of a deed of sale transferring the property in the name of Henry. What kind of delivery is this? It is a delivery by legal formalities, which is a constructive delivery because the sale was made through the execution of a public instrument or a deed of sale. The deed of sale contains the statement that the vendor sells, cedes, and transfers the parcel of land to the vendee. Henry also bought 50 cavans of rice from Anton. After receiving the payment, Anton gave the key of the warehouse where he kept the 50 cavans of rice to Henry. Here's my warehouse key, Henry. I have already segregated the 50 cavans of rice for you.
Oh, thanks.
What kind of delivery is this? It is a symbolic delivery because the delivery of the cavans of rice was complied with upon the delivery of the key of the warehouse. The key is a sign or mark which signifies that Anton is placing the control over the cavans of rice to Henry. What if Henry buys 50 cavans of rice from Anton? But the rice grains were not yet packed into the sacks. I cannot give you the items today.
It's okay, but I'm still buying 50 cavans of rice today. Here's the payment.
Okay, I'll make sure to bring these goods to your house tomorrow. What kind of delivery is used? It is Traditio longa manu, because the delivery of the thing is by mere consent or agreement of the parties. Note that the 50 sacks of rice grains cannot be transferred to the possession of Henry at the time of sale. However, by virtue of the agreement between the parties, there is a constructive delivery. Going back to the sales transaction involving the television set, what if at the time of sale, the television set is already in the possession of Henry? Henry, why don't you buy the television set that you borrowed from me last month?
Sure. Here's the payment.
What kind of delivery is this? It is Traditio brevi manu, or shorthand delivery, because Henry is already in control of the thing before and during the sale, and he continues to be in control thereof after the sale as an owner. This kind of delivery only applies to movables, such as the television set. What if it's the other way around? During the sale, Anton, the seller, is in possession of the television and continues to be in possession thereof even after the sales transaction. It is Traditio constitutum possessorium, because in this kind of delivery, the seller remains to be in possession of the thing even after the sale, not in the concept of an owner, but as a bailee or lessee. Traditio constitutum possessorium is applicable to movables, such as the television set, or immovables like a parcel of land. Hey! Are you still there? Wake up! Think of this. What if Anton sold his shares of stocks to Henry? Anton delivered the stock certificate covering 1,000 shares of stocks of a company. What kind of delivery is involved? It is a delivery of incorporeal rights, or quasi-tradition. Since shares of stocks are intangible or do not have physical presence, the transfer of the certificate of stocks signifies the delivery of the thing. Let's change the scenario. What if I am delivering this television set to you, Henry, under a sale or return arrangement? You have a month to return this item. Should you fail to return this, then that completes the sale. In this case, the delivery is affected by an express provision of law which can be found in Article 1502 of the new Civil Code. This delivery is called tradition by operation of law. Upon delivery in a sale or return arrangement, transfer of ownership transpires, and the failure of Henry to return the item within the allotted time will make the sale absolute. Tradition by operation of law is also applicable to sale on approval or on trial. Here, the delivery of the television set by Anton to Henry under a sale on approval arrangement will not immediately result in a transfer of ownership until Henry signifies his approval, retains the product, or does an act adopting the transaction. The law governing sale on approval can also be found in Article 1502. I know you have mastered the kinds of delivery. So, I'll see you in the next video. To help you in your studies for the next topic, answer these questions. What does ordinary diligence mean? What are the classifications of fruits in obligations and contracts?